Hey there, I'm Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. So it's December now, and I'm feeling in the Christmas mood, as you can probably tell from the Christmas tree and the Christmas earrings. I don't know if you can see them. Not to forget the Christmas socks. I don't know if you can see that, but I hope you can. Santa's on there. I'm feeling just really Christmassy today, and I have been really wanting to start my December TBR, and it's finally December, so I can. So the Reindeer Readathon has started, and I can start taking part. The first book I'm going to read is Killian, and it's like a... I think it's a dark mafia romance. It's a dark romance. There's some abduction or something. I don't know. When do I ever read the synopsis on books that I'm about to read? Never. I don't know them. I'm going to start off with that one anyway because it is very short and I feel like I can do that in one day and that will help me feel accomplished for the start of December. It's the 4th of December, I have a coffee, I think it's time for a check-in. So while I may have actually failed at vlogging so far, I have actually been reading, so that's a good thing, right? The first book I picked up was for the Reindeer Readathon, and I think it was for the Prompt Blitzen, where you did like a random number generator and then you pick a book that ends with the number that you came up... I read Killian by Natasha Knight. It was an audiobook. It was very short. It's a very dark romance. And when I say dark, super dark. So many trigger warnings. Like suicide, sexual assault. Just really dark. I still enjoyed it though. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars because it wasn't really anything particularly special, but it was interesting enough. The next book I read was Seatmate by Cara Bastone, and oh my god. I really wasn't expecting anything from this series when I picked up the first one. And then the more that I have read of the series, I just can see myself revisiting it as like a comfort, cozy romance read, and they're just really cute. So they're free on Audible. If you want to pick them up, you definitely should. This book is about 2 people who sort of end up sat next to each other on a bus ride from somewhere to New York, and they've got different things going on and they just sort of get talking, and then obviously things go wrong and they have to struggle to get to where they're going, but it's like they do it together and it's just really cute. If you're looking for a cute romance audiobook, then you should definitely pick those up. They are free on Audible and I just think that they're really well done and nice. I also started reading my arc of Sleep in Spirit by Courtney Thorne. I'm only about 2 chapters in. I like it so far, but I'm really not far enough in to actually give any opinion so far, but we'll see. I managed to read about 60 pages of Empire of Storms yesterday, which, you know, is progress, because Empire of Storms should be a chunky beast, and I have been procrastinating a lot. I was supposed to finish this whole series in November, and I just didn't. So, Anyway, I only have less than 100 pages left of it, and I'm planning to do it all in one go and just finish this book, so this shouldn't take me that much longer. And then, please hold in your gasps of surprise, I started Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. Like, what? What? So I was talking to Kayla from Crack Into a Good Book, and we were talking about how we wanted to do another buddy read because, like, slow on reading. And I was like, well, we both have Empire of the Vampire. Maybe we should try and read that. So we're trying. I've read book 1 of 6 of this now, and I don't think that much has happened so far. It feels like a big setup. Like, I'm not like invested in any of the characters or anything, so I need some more stuff to happen to actually get invested. But so far, quite like the world, quite interested. Let's see what happens. So it's now the 6th of December and I haven't vlogged for a bit, but I have finished another book. So last night I finished Sleep in Spirit by Courtney Thorne. And I have to say that I didn't want to put this book down. So in this book we follow Aurelia, who is the princess of the Spirit Kingdom. She's the first female Virium to be born in like hundreds of years. These people have really long lifespans. Think Fae-esque type people, because they also have powers and they're really cool. So as the first female royal to be born for ages, all of the other kingdoms are really after her hand in marriage. So her dad comes up with a plan to ensure that she's betrothed to all of the royal princes and she gets a bit of their powers. But as a result of this, her family keep her locked away. She's like incredibly mistreated and it kind of sucks. Like a lot. Her life sucks. So she starts off the book escaping, and then it goes from there. So the first half of this book struggled a little bit for me. It was very explanatory and I was kind of waiting for her to get back to where I knew she was gonna go. Like, the first half of the book is her running away and sort of learning to understand herself, and there's interesting dream sequences. But then the second half of the book I really enjoyed and just didn't want to put it down. The Fire Prince is very interesting. We like him a lot. Well, I saw someone describe him as Fire Daddy, and it's true. He's Fire Daddy, so And also, if you're really sick of seeing books where like the female main character has these horrible things done to her and then just takes the high road and decides to, you know, let the villain live or let the villain go off and do stuff, this is not that book. It's not. I enjoyed the end of this book a lot, and I am just sad that it only came out like yesterday and I read this as an arc, because I have to wait ages for the next one. And I want to know more, because I feel like, you know when you read ACOTAR and you know Akamath is so much better and you're like, oh, I just want to read that one. Like, I feel like it's gotten to the point at the end of this book where the next book is going to be amazing and I'm going to really enjoy it. So this was really good. 4 out of 5 stars. I also read book 2 and 3 of Empire of the Vampire, and I think that means I'm nearly halfway through. It had some time skips, which I kind of appreciated, because I'm not a big fan of like training montage. This is how you learn to be the blah 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 magic school-esque type thing. I mean, it's not a magic school, but in my head it's like that trope, and I don't enjoy that. So moving around really helped. There are some like weird scenes and it's a little bit boring in places, but I am enjoying other aspects of it. It's kind of sitting at like between a 3 and a 4 stars for me at the moment, and I'm like, let's see what happens. So, finishing the end of the first 6 days of December, I've read 3 books this month, which is not as many books as I would like to have read so far. But I have also been reading Empire of the Vampire. I've had like a really busy week. I've been watching a lot of Christmas movies and some more excuses I can't think of right now. I'm hoping I can increase my reading over the next week. Obviously, Lightfall, the Reindeer Readathon, starts on the 9th, so I feel like that could boost my reading a lot. And if you guys want to see what I'm doing for that, then I will be vlogging it too. So if you made it this far into the video, or if you want to leave a comment and you just don't know what to say, then please leave me a stack of books emoji. And if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!